So I've got the powerhouse, Khensani, and she's just given an incredible conversation about relevancy. You said something really striking. You don't have to jump onto every trend. Do you think that there's a trap there for most marketers?
Absolutely. I think it's easy if there's a conversation that's getting a lot of traction on social media, or there's a topic around Gen Z that's gaining a lot of, around GBV, for example, that's gaining a lot of talkability. It's easy as a brand to want to be part of that conversation, because what are they telling marketers? Oh, you must be relevant. You must be in the real-time conversation. Sometimes it's actually just better to be quiet, because maybe your voice is not the voice that's needed at the moment. And actually, maybe your brand can't add anything to that conversation at that moment. So I think rather just sit it down and sit it out, and let the people who are the most relevant and who know what to say and can make the most impact and most positive impact in that conversation have the conversation. You just stay out of it.
When was the last time you held back on a moment as a brand?
I mean, if I think about the conversation around DEI globally, for us as a bank, what we had to think about was, does it change where we stand on DEI? And we were like, it actually doesn't. We still believe in the power of diversity, equity, and inclusion, including belonging. So do we really need to go out and say anything? We don't, actually, because fundamentally, no matter what's happening globally, where we stand is where we stand. And we're going to show you that we believe in that, in how we show up, in how we deliver our products, in how we communicate, in the people that we have as our leadership team, the people that we have in the bank, the people that we have in our advertising. For us, it was about just showcasing that we still believe in DEI versus saying anything. So yeah, that's one time.
We came home with a lion this year.
Yeah.
Are you potentially going for a lion next year as Nedbank?
We always do. We always challenge ourselves, to be honest. I think this year we got 2 finalists at Cannes, which was incredible for us. It's our first time as a bank. So obviously the next step is to actually be able to convert that into some level of metal. So absolutely, yeah.
What makes you excited about 2026?
I think we've set such great foundations. We've got, I think, a brand that's really strong at the moment. We've built a strong data analytics and AI sort of technology platform. And I think we're in such a good space that there's a leapfrog that's waiting to happen. And for me, it's about how do my team and I and our agencies take that opportunity. It's like one of those things where they say it's a leadership moment, right? Like, and it would be, what I would hate is to look back in 5 years' time and realize I missed this opportunity, because I think it's here, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited, so I've got to get the right energy. I've got to rest, look after myself, and ensure that I can show up to get the team to that space.
Because my last question is, how do you ensure the culture of your team is always healthy? What does healthy culture look like for you? And how do you make sure, you just spoke now about like making sure that your cup is full. How do you make sure that the team culture is healthy at the meeting?
I think one of the things I'm incredibly proud that I've built with my leadership team, right, is a culture, I think, of authenticity, no matter how much people feel about it.
We heard about that today.
I mean, I don't know how else to describe it, right? Because if I'm describing what do I want, where I want people to feel like they're themselves, to never have to feel like they put on a mask when they come to work. The only way I can show them that they can do that is by being that. I show up incredibly authentically, and in fact, I strongly believe that I do my best work when I'm myself. The minute I try fit into a particular mold, you don't get the best out of me. So I think that's the first thing, a culture of empathy. As the youngins say, we're going through the most, right? How do we ensure... guys. So how do we ensure that we allow people spaces, the time to be able to take care of themselves? Because you can't do the jobs that you do when you don't take care of yourself or look after what's important around you. Building a culture of creativity, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, actually. We've got this thing as a bank, right, where we say, we want to do work where people say, did a bank do that?
Wow.
And so with all of that is how do we continue to level up? Because what happens is, 5-6 years ago when we started on this journey, everyone went, whoa, Nedbank. Yeah. Now everyone's like at the same level again. So it's like, okay, we've got to take it, raise the bar again and stuff. And I love the fact that everyone's being competitive everywhere. I love that. And then, also maybe finally, a culture of very strong commercial marketers. I really just do think the reason I love marketing is it gets to work my logic and my creative. And when you bring that, I think it creates magic. Actually, you can really grow your business to be something where marketing has played a big role in the success of that organization.
As they always say, we are led. So thank you again for your time today and sharing a bit of your hearts and what you're looking forward to in 2026.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.